We here.
Welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all North and South Carolina students presented by the Carolinas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers and StriveScan. We appreciate you joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at CACRAO.org. That's CACRAO.org. This presentation is being recorded and will be made available to view on demand at that same website, CACRAO.org. I'd now like to turn it over to our presenters.
Good morning and welcome. I'm your host, Ben Hansel. I'm the recruiter for Mayland Community College. Thank you for joining us today. There's going to be some additional staff from the college join us for this presentation. They are going to introduce themselves right now.
Hey everybody, I am Michaela Nelson. I'm the Early College Student Success Advisor here at Mayland Community College. I help with student activities here, so I assist with the National Society of Leadership and Success and also our Student Government Association. I enjoy being a part of Mayland because I think it provides a great community of supports for students to be successful in reaching their goals.
Hello, I'm Frank O'Hagan. I'm the Mayland Liaison and CCP Advisor for Avery County. I've worked with students in the enrollment management student services field for 20 years and have been a member of the Mayland family for 6 of those last 20 years. During my time in higher education, I've enjoyed working with different student populations from freshmen to transfers to internationals. And currently my main responsibility is advising students who wish to take college level courses in high school through the Career and College Promise program.
Hi, I'm Doug Dewar, and I'm the Director of Counseling and Disability Services at Mayland. And I've worked here for 25 plus years, if you can believe that. And work in a variety of areas, including career development, transfer, disability services, even do student activities, but a whole host of areas in counseling. And the reason I've worked here so long is because Mayland is a really great place, and I love my job. I love helping students, and I think if you're interested in coming to Mayland, you're probably going to find the same thing, that you really love Mayland too. So hopefully I'll get to work with some of you and get to meet you if you come to Mayland. Thanks.
I'm Jennifer Grindstaff. I'm the Coordinator of Recruitment and Health Sciences Admissions here at Mayland Community College. I was a Mayland student to begin with. I was one of the first graduates in the Human Services program, and I went to App State and worked there for a little while, gained a lot of experience, came back here and returned to my Mayland family, and I love it here. I think you will find that you love Mayland as well.
Hey, I'm Sonia Peterson. I'm the Director of Financial Aid here at Mayland Community College, and I've been here since 2017, and I've enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to helping you all out.
All right, we have a wonderful group joining us today, and I hope we show you why Mayland Community College is the place where community is just the beginning. To get us started, let's watch this short video. You may just see someone you know. Looks exciting, doesn't it? Let's talk about those programs you just saw. At Mayland Community College, all of our programs fall into one of 4 departments: arts and sciences, career technologies, health sciences, and workforce development. First up is Michaela with information about arts and sciences.
So the Department of Arts and Sciences houses our transfer programs. Transfer programs are designed for Mayland Community College students who plan to take courses at the community college and transfer to a 4-year college or university for completion of their bachelor's degree. The Associate of Arts degree is 60 credit hours. Those are general education program. This is mostly commonly used for students who plan to transfer. Our Associate of Science program is 60 credit hours. It's also a general education program, but this is geared more for students who are interested in pursuing a career in the STEM field. This program requires more math and science-based courses for completion. MCC also participates in the state's Comprehensive Articulation Agreement, which governs the transfer of credits between NC community colleges and NC public universities. The Comprehensive Articulation the university.
All right. It's my pleasure to talk to you a little bit about our career technologies programs. The Department of Career Technologies offers 2-year programs in technical, hands-on, and service areas. Our programs include business administration, which is an exciting opportunity for students to be the boss. Students will get a broad understanding of many facets of business that will make them valuable employees. Topics include management, leadership, accounting, finance, and economics. We also offer computer engineering and electronics engineering. These are great opportunities for students who enjoy technical details, working with computers, cutting-edge technology, and students will build a solid foundation of skills to obtain mid-level and supervisory positions in engineering as well as in industrial maintenance. We also offer information technology, which is a great field for students that are interested in technical issues related to network systems, programming, software development, information security, and other emerging technologies. We also offer applied engineering, which is for the student that is ready to step in the world of advanced manufacturing, utilizing 3D design, drafting, 3D printing, rapid prototyping, robotics, mechatronics, as well as computerized or CNC machining. Graduates of this program may find employment in research and development, technical sales, design, equipment engineering, and maintenance. Our applied engineering program is located on the campus of the Yancey Learning Center. We also offer welding, which prepares students for a career in construction, manufacturing, fabrication, and even starting their own metalworks business. You can train using state-of-the-art equipment, including the virtual welding simulator that we have, in a classroom that emphasizes personalized instruction. What you see pictured here in the current slide is our gaming lab, which is outfitted with Alienware products. Our computer engineering and information technology program allows our students to experience the latest technology while earning their degree. If you feel that you gravitate more towards working with people, you may be interested in some of our other programs, such as criminal justice, human services, and cosmetology. Criminal justice provides students with in-depth knowledge of the criminal justice system, which involves law enforcement, courts, and corrections. Criminal justice students will have access to our virtual shooting simulator, facial composite software, forensics labs for blood type identification and blood splatter analysis, as well as intoxication technology. This is a versatile program that can be completed online or in a seated classroom. Pictured in this slide is local law enforcement training with the virtual shooting simulator. This simulator allows an instructor to set up a scenario that law enforcement may encounter. The student will then walk through the scenario to learn how to best handle any situation. Students get hands-on training with the same weapons law enforcement use, but in a safe and controlled environment. We also are happy to offer human services. This is for the student that wants to work in a helping profession. With a broad curriculum that covers a variety of topics from developmental disabilities, counseling, and group counseling and case management, students learn in a personalized learning environment from qualified instructors with real-world experience. In the last semester, students will also get to learn through internships and professional human service agencies. If you have a flair for design and enjoy helping people feel good about themselves, cosmetology may be a good fit for you. Gain hands-on knowledge in our salon, where you will refine your artistic skills. In 2021, our cosmetology program will be moving to the Three Peaks Enrichment Center, formerly known as Pine Bridge, with a new state-of-the-art salon. Now I'd like to hand over to Michaela to talk about our health sciences program.
So our health sciences program, the healthcare industry obviously has been front and center in the 2020 year. If you would like to pursue a career in this all-important, ever-growing field, you have opportunities to do that here at Mayland. Medical assistants are the heart of healthcare. The medical assisting program will prepare you for a multi-skilled healthcare professional who is qualified to perform administrative, clinical, or laboratory procedures. Students can expect to find employment in doctors' offices and outpatient facilities. We also have emergency medical services. Our EMS program is our newest addition to Mayland Community College. This program allows certified EMT paramedics to earn an associate's degree. Students will begin this program in the Workforce Development Department to complete EMS, their basic, advanced EMT, and paramedic. Pictured is the ambulance simulator that EMS students will use to facilitate real-life situations. The in-motion simulator ambulance is fully stocked with medical equipment and required for a live actual ambulance and has 4 active cameras for instructors to give feedback. Perhaps the most common program to come to mind when you think of the healthcare industry is nursing. What is not common, though, is our extraordinary nursing program. Mayland Community College, you can expect a small class size and high-quality hands-on learning in our state-of-the-art simulation labs. Practical nursing prepares students to become a licensed practical nurse, our LPN. The LPNs provide basic nursing care to patients while under the supervision of a registered nurse or a doctor. MCC's practical nursing program was just ranked number 8 in the state with a 100% pass rate, which we're really proud of. Associate degree nursing provides students with the opportunity to become a registered nurse. RNs provide and coordinate patient care and educate patients about the public about various conditions with a 100% pass rate. Now to Frank for workforce development and continuing education.
Thanks, Michaela. I want to talk a little bit about the workforce development and continuing education, which is a great opportunity for you to go from class to career in 16 weeks. Because sometimes you may want to or need a quicker path to entering the workforce. Workforce development and continuing education allows students to pursue short-term credentialing programs so you can get to work faster. Programs can vary in length, most averaging around 16 weeks to completion. Enter into any healthcare field with pharmacy technician, phlebotomy, or physical therapy aid. Use your hands in small engine repair or plumbing, or sell your way to success with real estate. There are many opportunities to train for a new career quicker than you even thought possible. Now, while we focus quite a bit on educational courses and programs that lead to careers, we also offer courses that you can take just for fun. We are always offering new classes to make sure so make sure you check with our website frequently for different updates and opportunities that are available for you. Right now we have different classes such as like American Sign Language, learning how to make concrete countertops, as well as doing things, again, in terms of like floral arranging as well. Now, I want to hand over next to Mr. Doug Dewar, who will tell you a little bit about our counseling services.
All right, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. One of the things that we wanted to highlight was our counseling services, because one of the things we do best at Mayland is really focus on the high touch and give students plenty of time when we meet with them. Whenever I'm meeting with students, I feel like I give them all the time that I've got. I can meet with them as many times as I need to, and really make sure that I listen and can help them get through whatever it is that they're needing. So I think it's a difference that you're going to see at Mayland versus other colleges. In terms of services, an important one is career counseling. Frank and Michaela had just gone through a whole bunch of different options and choices that you have for which program of study you might want to do. That can be a wonderful thing, but it can also be challenging because you may not know exactly what it is that you want to do. we have really good career counseling assessments. They're kind of top of the line personality assessments, as well as a program called Career Coach that you can actually do on your computer at home and utilize that on your own just to figure out your preferences, interests, abilities, that kind of thing. And it'll also connect you with occupational information so that you can kind of compare different occupations. So that's something that's available to you right now. And with regard to career counseling, it's also something that I can help you with immediately, even after this workshop. If you wanted to contact me, you could do that, and I would be able to work with you now so that by the time you enroll for college, you're really clear about which major you want to pick, and you're confident and feeling good about it. Another area that's kind of related to that is transfer. There's a lot to know about college transfer. If you're wanting to go a traditional route, getting an AA or an AS like Frank or Michaela were talking about, we can kind of help you figure out which college you want to go to, which classes you need to take, which major you're going to study when you do get to that university. And all that we can do before you even start. There's also articulation agreements that we have for students who are pursuing degrees that are AAS programs that are not traditional transfer programs. So I can help you get clear on which of those programs have articulation agreements. So I would just recommend that if you want to get help right now, you can contact me. There's an email address at the bottom of all the slides that you can just email that address and tell them you want to make an appointment for counseling, and I'll be sure to follow up with you. A third area, and this is one you might want to get help with before you start as well, is disability services. I think that's an area that our college really excels in. It's basically if you need accommodations for testing and things like that due to a disability. Some students also would like coaching along the way so that it'll help them be prepared and feel supported and confident while they're going along. And we can set that up for you as well. So if you need accommodations or you want some kind of coaching support, you can let me know about that and we'll get you set up. And we can do that again ahead of time. Just a few other counseling services that are important have to do with things like personal counseling, which we call supportive counseling, which is mainly anything that comes up in your life that is giving you trouble, that's making it difficult for you to be successful in college. That could be anything from life events that happen to just being stressed out or having anxiety. Overwhelm is a big problem that students deal with. So all along your educational path, anytime you run into any obstacles like that, we have staff that can help you kind of regroup and figure out how you're going to deal with those issues. A final one is going to be, not a final one, but a second to last is going to be academic support. Students oftentimes run into classes that are particularly problematic for them. They're just challenging. And our college excels at being able to help students feel supported in those situations. I think Jennifer is going to talk to you next about the SOAR program, which we're really proud of, that sort of specializes in this area. And between them and myself and our success advisors, we'll make sure that if you run into problems academically with a particular class, that you get the support that you need to get through that class. A last thing I wanted to mention was job search assistance. Many students are going to college because they want to get a job afterwards that they feel good about. And we can help you with learning how to do resume writing, interviewing, all that kind of stuff, and then help you get set up to find a job that's a good fit for you. So those are just an overview of the kind of counseling services that are available. And if you have any interest at all in talking to me sooner than later, like before you even enroll, just email that address at the bottom of the screen and I'll be happy to meet with you. So look forward to talking with you. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer Grindstaff, who's going to talk to you about general student services.
Thank you, Doug.
Yeah.
So I am Jennifer Grindstaff. I want to talk to you a little bit about student services. The mission of student services is to enhance the personal and professional development of our students and to provide an environment that is supportive and inclusive. We work with you from the moment you decide that you want to come to Mayland Community College. We have dedicated staff that will help you through the application process, whether you need help with the residency determination survey, the CFNC application, the FAFSA for financial aid, or just getting things together. Sometimes applying to college can be a harder process than you think it may be, and we have people who can help you every step of the way. When you apply to Mayland, you will be assigned a success advisor. This success advisor will meet with you and walk you through the admissions process, and that person will also be your dedicated success advisor throughout your time here at Mayland. You may move on to an academic advisor that will help you pick courses, but the success advisor will be your support person to contact you with any resources that you may need. As Doug talked about, we have a lot of resources here at the college. Sometimes you may need something at an outside agency, and we can help set that up as well. We build relationships with our students. We get to know them. When it comes time to write letters for recommendation for scholarships or for jobs, we're able to do that because we know each of you personally. We build these relationships, and because of our small size, we are able to offer much more personal attention than some other schools. As Doug also mentioned, we are proud to offer the SOAR program. SOAR is a student support services program that helps students do their best. Services include academic support, tutoring, financial assistance, scholarships, supportive counseling, study skills, stress management, transfer advising, and trips to four-year colleges. Services are tailored to fit each student's needs. Students must be eligible to participate in the SOAR program, and to be eligible, a student must either be a first-generation college student, be considered as having a limited income, or have a documented disability. Student Services is your one-stop shop for all things related to success at Mayland. Next up is going to be Sonia Peterson to discuss financial aid.
Thanks, Jennifer. So now that you all know all about all the fantastic programs that we have to offer here at Mayland, let's talk about how you can fund those education endeavors. We have so many opportunities for our students here at Mayland for financial aid, and it ranges from federal and state grants and scholarships to private scholarships, in-house scholarships, the Federal Work Study Program. So just to talk about that a little bit, I always like to tell everybody that whenever you're going to college, when you think of a grant and a scholarship, you think of free money, because 9 times out of 10, that's what grant and scholarships are set up for, is to give you free money so that you can use that to pay for your education and come out as with the least amount of debt as possible. So at Mayland, as I said, we have federal and state grants and scholarship opportunities that can be accessed through the FAFSA form. If you all want information about that, please by all means email, and one of us can help you guys out with that. We also have in-house and private scholarship opportunities. Our in-house scholarships, we'll talk about that here in just a minute. That's one of the things that we really like to boast about. We have such a fantastic foundation that provides so many scholarship opportunities for our students. So I'll give you a little more information about that here shortly. We also accept veteran benefits for any of our veterans that have been in service or their family members. We're very proud to be a college that accepts those benefits. So sometimes we have students that come in that are unable to access any other kind of financial aid, and the VA benefits really help out. And not only do those VA benefits help out with tuition and fees, they also help out with living expenses and stuff of that nature in case you are unable to hold down a job, to help pay for daily expenses such as gas or food or electricity. The VA also helps out with those expenses. The other items that I wanted to talk about are financial aid opportunities, we have some programs that help out our students, something such as our Federal Work Study program. It's a really fantastic program that gives our students an opportunity to have a job while in college with their workload that won't interfere with their studies. We have many faculty and staff here that use this program, and we are able to help our students get paid to work, but it works around their class schedule, which helps out a lot. The other financial aid opportunity that I'd like to talk about is a lot of times when you go to college, you hear people talk about federal loans. Mayland actually is not a federal loan participating school, which means that we do not offer federal loans to our students, but that's okay because we try to supply so many other opportunities to help out students. And if there's ever a situation where we can't access financial aid for a student from another item, then we also accept private loans from various banks and organizations throughout our community, if that ever comes up, and we can help you all out with that. So to give a little more information about how much financial aid we're looking at here at Mayland, this semester for the 2020 fall semester, 86% of our curriculum students received some sort of financial aid, whether that was full payment for their tuition and fees or partial payment. 86% of our curriculum students received some sort of financial aid, which we think is just fantastic because we're able to help out as many students as we possibly can. On average, in years past, we've been able to award $1.7 million each academic year to an average of 500 students. Again, fantastic number because we want to help out our students so that when you finish your program, you're able to go out into the world with as little debt as possible. So with a tuition and fee rate here at Mayland, normally it ranges anywhere from $976.20 to $1,069.20, depending on your program of study and depending on your hours. Say full-time rate for 12 credit hours is $976.20. A majority of our students are able to receive enough financial aid to cover that and then some, and receive refunds that can help out with any other expenses. So real quick, just to dive into the in-house scholarships that we talked about earlier, our foundation offers so many fantastic scholarship opportunities for our students, and we are so thankful for that because it helps out so many that maybe wasn't able to access federal or state grants. We have a foundation that on average has awarded around $90,000 in the last 3 years to our students just for scholarship opportunities. That foundation has an endowment that's been supported by our faithful donors and community members that want to see our students succeed. And they have just been so loyal to Mayland and helped us out so much and helped our students out and helped our communities because we've been able to help so many succeed in these communities with that financial aid. So for the 2020 academic year, we were able to award $94,000 in foundation in-house scholarships. That was awarded to 57 students. And we don't have the total information in for our out of the foundation, I suppose I should say our private scholarships right now. And those private scholarships are scholarships that we receive not through our foundation necessarily, but from community members, organizations such as Ingalls, such as Red Cross, that you can apply for and have that money sent to us. Usually in past, we've been able to have around 74,000 of those scholarship monies that have come into our students. So we're looking to have that amount this year. And again, it's another fantastic opportunity to help out our students. So if y'all have any questions about financial aid and you are interested in coming to Mayland and seeking out one of our programs, please stop by and talk to us or send us an email. Let's check and see if there's anything we can do to help out and help you pay for your future education. Thank you.
Thank you, son. That's outstanding information. We can all use that. You've heard a lot about our programs now and the services we offer at Mayland Community College, but we are more than just a classroom. We are working on a number of projects through our foundation that will serve our community for years to come. If you love the outdoors, Mayland Community College has a project underway for you. The Earth and Sky Park is located at the site of the old Energy Exchange in Yancey County. The ESP is already home to the Bare Dark Sky Observatory, and it is the future home of the Glenn and Carol Arthur Planetarium, as well as a visitor center, conference center, and garden trails. Set to open in 2021, the 60-seat planetarium will have a 36-foot projection dome and will become a multi-use destination for our students, school children, local residents, and visitors for years to come. The planetarium will be used for viewing the skies from around the world, traveling through the human body as part of the STEM education and virtual experiencing wonderful places around the globe. Laser light shows at the planetarium will allow visitors to listen to some of their favorite artists. It will be an event center with activities under the stars and enable viewers to experience our local night skies even when cloudy. The planetarium will provide education and entertainment for all ages. The Bare Dark Sky Observatory is designated as an international dark sky site and has the SAM-scope, the 34-inch telescope, which is the largest telescope in the Southeast that is available for public use. The public can book viewing nights to experience the night sky as they never have seen it before. Trained guides will help you find planets, stars, and constellations while stargazing from this perfect mountaintop site. Mayland Community College is more than just your local community college. We strive to offer you the absolute best in education and opportunity. Individualized service and excellence in all areas are our goals. We go beyond the classroom to offer you experiences that will enrich your life. At Mayland Community College, community is just the beginning. We hope you have learned some things that you did not know about Mayland Community College today. At this time, we will open it up for questions. If you have any questions, please type them into your question bar. We will try to answer as many questions as possible. If we do not get to your question, we will follow up with you with more information about the conclusion of today's session. So if you have any questions, we'll receive them at this time. Okay, we're not receiving any questions, but that's okay. Certainly just give the college email, and we can also answer your questions after the session. And if there's no more questions, thank you for being with us today.
Thanks again for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We appreciate any feedback that you'll share with us. Also, this is just one of many sessions that will be hosted for the next couple of weeks, so please view the full schedule at CACRAO.org. And in about a week, this video and all the other sessions will be able to be viewed on demand on the CACRAO website. That's CACRAO.org. Thanks again for joining us, and have a great rest of your day.